Have you ever been on a flight, maybe coming into a really busy place like Heathrow, and the captain comes on, announces a slight delay?
Mm-hmm. Happens all the time.
Yeah, maybe it's weather, maybe just pure traffic volume. You're already descending, seatbelts on, ready to land, and then you hear it. Folks will just be holding for a few minutes.
That feeling, right, just circling.
Exactly. That sort of feeling of being suspended, almost hovering, just waiting your turn. That's really the heart of what we're going to dive into today.
Okay, let's unpack this. We are doing a proper deep dive into the, intricate but absolutely essential world of holding patterns.
Yeah, they're not just lines on a chart, are they?
Not at all. They're fundamental, really vital for air traffic management. You encounter them all the time in real flying, especially near those big hubs. Mm-hmm. And for you listening, especially if you're knuckling down for your ATPL theory exams, this deep dive is absolutely tailor-made.
We want to equip you with exactly the knowledge you need. Our mission, to take what often feels like, complex, maybe even dry information, and turn it into something clear, memorable.
The goal isn't just memorizing for the test.
Exactly. It's about truly understanding the why and the how behind hold, so you can visualize it, explain it, and, apply it.
Definitely. And to do that, we've pulled together a really good mix of sources for this deep dive. We've got the comprehensive procedure guides, the official stuff like airplane holding procedures and protocols that lay out all the rules, the terminology.
The nitty-gritty details.
Exactly. But we've also got fantastic insights from experienced pilots, educators, people like Captain Joe, Flight Insight, who share those practical, in-the-cockpit ways to actually visualize this stuff.
That's crucial, isn't it? Bridging theory and practice.
It really is. It gives you that robust, well-rounded understanding.
So our core mission today is, crystal clear. We want to totally demystify holding procedures. We'll explain why we even need them, break down the precise mechanics, how you actually fly them.
And importantly, get you solid answers for those common exam questions.
Yes. Those ones that, let's be honest, can sometimes trip people up. By the end of this, you should feel confident, properly informed, and ready to tackle those ATPL questions with real understanding, not just, rote learning. Right then, let's start with the absolute basics. What is a holding pattern, really?
Well, the simplest way to think about it, like our sources say, is kind of like temporary parking areas for airplanes.
Temporary parking in the sky. I like that. Obviously, you can't just hit the brakes on a plane, right?
Right.
Unless maybe you've got a helicopter or something.
Yeah, or some sci-fi tech. But what you can do is stay or hold in a very specific structured way around a point, a navigation fix, for as long as you need to, fuel permitting, of course.
Right, fuel's always a factor.
Always. It's a really clever, very structured, very predictable way to essentially lose time safely, letting the whole air traffic system kind of catch its breath when things get busy or change unexpectedly.
And that idea, that temporary airborne parking, it becomes absolutely essential when you think about real-world flying, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Think about it. Sudden bad weather rolls in, visibility drops at your destination, or maybe a runway gets unexpectedly closed.
Like the Heathrow example Captain Joe mentioned, with the snow.
Exactly. He talks about Heathrow needing to close a runway for snow removal. Maybe it takes 20 minutes. But in that short time, suddenly you've got, maybe 18 planes stacked up, all needing to land.
Wow, that quickly.
Yeah. Situations like that make holding patterns totally unavoidable if you want to maintain, as the official language puts it, a safe and orderly flow of traffic.
Without them, it'd just be chaos.
Complete chaos around busy airports. And actually, pretty much every single instrument arrival, almost without exception, starts from a holding pattern. It's established at what's called the initial approach fix, the IAF.
The IAF, okay.
Yeah, that's the official starting point for the instrument approach procedure. So the hold is really the standard gateway onto the approach.
Okay, that makes total sense. It's like a really well-managed queue, but in 3 dimensions. And this queue, this holding pattern, it has a very specific shape, right? The racetrack.
That's the one. It's described.
All right. Many thanks for listening to this free part of the ATPL Theory podcast. If you want to continue learning and access the full comprehensive guide, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ATPL Theory or my Hero at herohero.co/ATPL. That is patreon.com/ATPL Theory or herohero.co/ATPL. Wishing you all the best.